Dr. Miller had revealed that the patient Bertrand... Oh, that went by too fast, guys. Anyway, welcome everybody to Asylum. Welcome back, guys. We're going to continue this game for another hour or so, so let's enjoy our amazing game here, guys. My controller is not working for some reason. Do I need to use my keyboard again? Oh! Alright, here we go! Oh, actually, no. What the heck, guys? I can zoom in and out, but other keys on the controller pad, they are not working, guys. Alright, fine, we're using the mouse again. And the keyboard. I don't know what's going on here. But anyway. Let's take a look at the task list here. Is my picture blocking the journal? A little bit, huh? Remembering my past. Drink the septic tank, the one in the basement, and enter Bertrand's cell, his room. In the Western ward? The male patient side, guys. Is Bertrand here? We also need to talk to Lenny. Is Cross out? Is Cross out? Wait, hold on, guys. Have we talked to Lenny already? He's inside his room, right? Yeah, he is here. He's also blocking our passageway here to the next part of the asylum. I'm going to interview him again. An official interview, one more time. Yeah, initial loading of the levels here, they do take some time.
Hi again, Lenny.
Hi.
So, about Bertrand.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No, I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think we have exhausted all our choices here already, guys.
It's incredible, but Bertrand, another patient from that time, like you and me, is here too. Don't you feel like this is all a strange coincidence?
I couldn't say. We all belong here. It's not a surprise to me.
Nothing else comes to mind?
I don't want to think about that anymore.
Alright, let's not traumatize him anymore. Let's get going, guys.
See you around, Lenny.
So what items do we have? We do have... Yeah, let's do a review here. A quick review. A keyring, crayon, valve that we have to use in certain parts, guys. We know a few locations already that we are supposed to go. Right? And we can use a valve to shut off certain part of the system, guys. That's what we are trying to do. One of them is a balcony that we haven't really found yet in this game. Laboratory, the doctor is here. I'm going to ask him about Lenny.
Dr. Miller?
What is it this time?
Just one moment of your time, please.
And Bertrand.
Sorry, where was Bertrand's cell?
As I told you, I don't know the exact cell number, only it's the same one where he used to be.
All right. Thank you.
Where he used to be, so that means he's on the first floor or the basement. We got two choices here. So far we only found those rooms on those two floors. I guess we do have to go search for that room, guys.
I forgot to ask something else.
I'm sorry, but I really need to concentrate.
Alright, let's go
I
find that room
appreciate the
then.
conversation. Goodbye.
Can I look at that note again, guys? The look about all the locations that we are supposed to go. Is it in my inventory? Yeah, the location of all the valve shut off. The valve shut off, yes. So after I drain all the different parts, this whole tank is going to be empty out. So that's my goal here, guys. And I specifically remember one of the locations is a balcony. Right? Maybe it's past Lenny, guys. The balcony is past Lenny, that hallway that he is blocking. Alright, in the meantime, we have to go find Bertrand. So heading back to the first floor, right? There's a fourth floor. Wait, can I continue? Wait, we can continue on. Maybe the balcony is up here. It is accessible to the next floor. Oh, this is new. This is new, and there's no doorway over there. And we can. Oh! We need Lenny. Lenny is blocking this passageway too. Wow. His card is blocking this way. Lenny is physically blocking two different parts of the asylum. How incredible, guys. Good old Lenny. This is the second floor, right? Actually... no, this is the first floor already. I'm confused. I'm counting the basement too as the first floor. Oh! Where are we? Cafeteria? Aha, yes. Lenny is blocking the third floor, not the fourth. The mail ward. 103A. Is there no way to interact with them? Oh, we got a interactive hotspot here. That's 102A. Bertrand's cell is here. Oh, Bertrand, he sees you inside. So I can use my my keyring. Let's try the keyring. Does it work? Oh! Is he here? Bertrand! Oh, Bertrand! He is looking a little bit dazed. Are you by yourself? Doesn't seem comfortable. Dirty mattress, guys. Do you like chairs, Bertrand? Oh! Is that the pregnant lady? Hopefully that is non-toxic, guys. Non-toxic crayons. Crayons are non-toxic. So I think he'll be alright. Not a vision, but with the clear sense of purpose, this patient, Bertrand, has seen something of major importance. Okay, the text is way too fast, guys. Where the crayons were. On the stand. See if those clothes was an appropriate touch. Alright, Bertrand. What had they done to you, Bertrand? Is he not talking, guys? I'm supposed to use an object here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Crayons! The red crayon! Oh, we have a red crayon, guys! He was using one. In the vision. There you go, Bertrand. Huh? Wait. Did he get a crayon? Nothing of interest here on the stand. Wasn't there something the nurse was doing, guys? Get musical box. The music box, the nurse was winding the music box, guys. The music played, and then Bertrand grabbed the crayon and start drawing, guys. Is that what happened? Then the other guy ate the crayon. Was positive that I had seen a music box somewhere else before. A music box! I think I have seen it somewhere. That is true. But I don't remember where, guys. I don't remember where. Who was Bertrand's mate? The big guy. His cellmate, was he also involved in the events that led to this nightmare? His cellmate? I can go find out, guys. Maybe I can ask some people. There are also reports on the patients, guys. Okay, can't really do anything here right now. I need to get the music box. Bertrand's cellmate. What? Why was that music box there? It's like a little preview, guys. Alright, midnight. 12 a.m. Bertrand was beyond help, yet he clearly seen something linked to my visions. And who was a man with him who has swallowed the wind-up key for the music box? Okay. 12 a.m. We are very close to the receptionist. So let's go ask her questions, guys. Now, this game does have a little bit of freedom, guys. It doesn't specifically tell you where to go. So it's a little free roaming with every hour, guys. So I guess some will like this and others won't like this kind of format. The game doesn't really handhold you. So you do have to figure things out on your own. Music box in one of the rooms in the office, guys. Somewhere.
Oh, one more thing, Julia. Are you aware of a patient who shared a cell with Bertrand?
I'm not sure about any Bertrand in the first place. But while organizing old documents, I saw that cellmates used to have a shared schedule of activities. For example, they were always together in the game room, spending time in the yard, or participating in rehab sessions.
Very helpful, Julia. Thank you.
Rehab session. I need to go back to the therapy room, guys. There are clues. They have movies there.
What do you think about nursery rhymes?
What kind of bizarre question is that?
I was just curious.
Well, I hate nursery rhymes.
Got you. I need to find a music box.
You seem to need the strangest things.
It's complicated research.
Sure.
Well,
Well, what?
do you know anything about a music box?
No, I've no idea. Ask Bruno.
Do you know where Bruno is? I cannot find him anywhere. I don't know where he is.
I don't think we have anything else to discuss.
Thank you for being considerate. There's so much I need to do.
It is a new hour, guys. It's midnight. Maybe Bruno is back at his security station in the basement. So I think we should go check it out.
That's all
It is
for
possible,
now.
guys.
I'll be back.
Got a lot of things to do here. Where have I seen a music box? I think I have seen one. I am 80% sure, guys. 80%. Not 100. I think I've seen some kind of contraption, guys. Somewhere. Yeah, while we're here, let's check out the rooms here again. Yeah, we don't have to go back and forth. Is that the music box? Wait. Is that it? No, it's not. They are not the same. Just a little panning here. Wait, No, it's a book. Bathroom over there. It could also be inside drawer, guys. It is possible. There are so many drawers around. So we do have to check it out. Again. You are not a music box. Close. I think the box is out in the open. It's not in an enclosed space. What is this again? This is oh, go back to the sitting room. Okay. Oh, the doctor's office, right opposite this room here. I think this is a specific key. This doesn't open with a key ring. I'm gonna try it, guys. Again, just want to make sure. Dr. Hawthorne. We need a specific key. Yeah. That I remember. There's a storage room here. It's a music box here. A radio. We got contraptions, alright. But just not the right one. Yeah, I don't mind going through these rooms again. Because we are on the way to another location. Just nice to get them out of the way. Make sure that the music box is not there, guys. Alright, we also have... yeah, while we're here, let's check on Bruno. I want to see if Bruno is there at the station or not. It is on the way. Everything is on the way. I'm trying not to go out of the way to check a place, right? Yeah, that's why we are doing this. Bruno just down the steps. Is he going to be here or not? We haven't seen him in a very long time. He could be anywhere. Is he here? He is still not here. I have to check the music box, guys. Is it inside the security station or not? Do we want to go this way? There's no music box in the cafeteria. So let's go through the basement here to get to the other wing. No Bruno here. So now that we are at midnight hour, guys, maybe Lenny is done with his cleaning. Maybe he has moved on to the 3rd floor. We should go and check out if he's blocking the way or not, guys. Hold on, there is a... No. No music box here. Remember the stand here. His cart. Lenny's cart. Is he blocking the way? I wonder, guys. It's still here. But remember, he has 2 different spots. Maybe he is not at the hallway anymore. What is this again? The lab? Where the doctor is. I can ask him about Bertrand's roommate. Oh no, oh, this is a morgue. Okay, that's not it, guys. And now I'm questioning myself. Have I seen the music box? Or not? I thought I have. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I was remembering the gramophone. Or the tape recorder, guys. Maybe those 2 items and not the music box. Doctor is still here.
Dr. Miller?
What is it this time?
Just one moment of your time, please.
Bertrand's mate.
Would you happen to know who Bertrand's cellmate was in the past?
No. And I'm not interested in hearing information that has no bearing on my present goals.
Fine.
Your present goals? What are your present goals? You're not trying to make your patients feel better?
I'll be on my way.
Not trying to cure them in any shape or form? You're just interested in your scientific goals here. You do not care about your patients at all. Yeah, can't let me surprise, guys. Their well-being. You are not... Okay, Lenny, guys, is he here? He is gone. You know what that means? We can keep on exploring. Can go past the doorway, you know. Okay, so the next room is what exactly? What is this? Operating room. Rehabilitation, psychiatry. Okay. A lot of different rooms here. Exciting. Morgue Laboratory Museum. This is rehabilitation. I'm hearing some buzzing noise. Rehabilitation, yeah, right. More like another torture room, guys. Electroshock room. Rehabilitation sessions. Morning report. Number of patients exhibited injuries of varying severity and unknown origin. It is recommended that they continue with a more extensive round of rehabilitation sessions to avoid a worsening condition. As usual, we will continue with the sessions sorted by cell number. Cell 101A, patient is well, no special care needed. Cell 102A, cellmates Bertrand LaRoche and William Hodgson. We got his name. The cellmate is William Hodgson, guys. So they presented a marked deterioration in their condition. LaRoche is growing increasingly tense, and Nurse Marion noticed a number of bruises in his body. New episodes in which he falls into a sort of catatonic state, unable to respond to stimulations. Hodgson is similarly more on edge than usual, and presented serious burns on his chest that no one could explain. We recommend strict supervision. Cell 105A, we detected another fracture in Leonard's ankle. None of their staff can explain how this happened. They are aware of his osteogenesis and extreme care was already enforced. 2 sessions each day are recommended. Noon report. Cell 102A. Cellmates had some kind of quarrel over a musical box that LaRoche enjoyed but made Hodgson nervous. As described by Marion, in the struggle, Hodgson retrieved the spring from the device and immediately swallowed it. The patient was immediately taken to the operating room, but surgeons deemed too dangerous to perform the excision in his current condition. High blood pressure must be managed before administering anesthesia. He swallowed a sprained music box. So they transfer him into the operating room. Do I need to go back and examine all the surrounding drawers again? We need to find that sprain. If we want to get the musical box working again, we need all the parts, right? And that's the operating room. Oh wait, it's down the hallway. It's a new room. I'm thinking the morgue, but not the morgue guy, but the operating room. Down the hallway. Okay, evening reports. Cell 102A, Hodgson died of a heart attack. During his session, nothing could be done to lower his pressure. Before passing away, the specialist reported a heart rate so high the chest was visibly throbbing violently. The deceased has been taken to the morgue. Oh, we've been to the morgue. So that means a spring is in the morgue. Cell 105A, Crawford has developed chronic asthma. Traces of ashes of dirt were found across his body. Recommend increased supervision of his daily wanderings. The patient insists to sleep with the lights on. Traces of dirt from the mines? They were working in the mines. I can see why there are traces of ash and dirt in his system, guys, in his lungs. Because they were working down there. Which bothers Leonard. Hodgson was that the patient who has swallowed the wind-up key in my vision? A spring. It says the spring. Not the wind-up key. They are not the same, guys. Spring is part of the mechanism. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Exhausted and disappointed at the last session, I decided to take a walk outside the yard to clear my mind. It was a sunny afternoon, more peaceful than usual, with patients aimlessly wandering on the grass, all of them lost in their own absent-minded business. a soothing ambience, if a bit eerie, which helped calm my nerves. Among those patients seemingly enjoyed the blissful yet rare moment was Leonard, who was more talkative than usual with his peers, clearly influenced by the same kind of haunting aura that I felt in the air. There's something about him that makes me even more irate about the regressions in my group. Leonard was so close to being discharged from the institute. As I approached him in hopes of having a more open conversation than our therapy sessions usually afforded, a striking detail that I had missed earlier, thanks to the duller lighting up of the therapy room, stopped me in my tracks. There was a noticeable rash across his ankle, running from his right foot up to the bottom of his gown. Leonard seemed to have repeatedly scratched himself, and quite recently too, judging by the shiny red spots sprinkled across his skin. Puzzled about this, I motioned to get my patient's attention. I noticed yet another curious aspect of his appearance. His gown was overly dirty, although the fact by itself was irritatingly usual by now. However, it wasn't just dirt, but some sort of splotches of organic matter, as if Leonard had been rubbed himself against a moldy wall. My initial guess was that he simply lay down on the grassy grounds of the yard to have some rest, but there was something about the texture of those stains that still intrigued me. They had a certain glittering nature to them, like the trail of a slug would leave, and the color wasn't quite green either, as seen reminiscent of grass, but a shade similar to turquoise. I took Leonard to my office so I could ask him a few questions in private. The organic stuff that I obtained from Leonard's gown has proven to be more bewildering than I imagined. It is of fungoid origins as suspected, and yet seems to be exceedingly rare. While this is far from my area of expertise, there's no question that this sample is something unique. Its properties indicate that it can only thrive in warm and humid environments, which are unlike the conditions in our region. We are blessed with dry weather throughout the year. However, that means this mold, fungus, is from some kind of deep undergrowth. Somehow Leonard has gotten close to it in the mines, guys, again. So now it is noticeable that some of the staff members, they actually did not know about the patients working in the mines. Yeah, they didn't know about how the other staff members are using them as minors. Leather cotton swab impregnated with this stuff next to one of those lab rats. Evidence dictates that the presence of this material caused a visible rash on Leonard's body, so a mere small quantity should produce a marked change in such a little critter. Something happened to that rat. I cannot quite put my finger on what that is, but the rat is behaving differently. No visible physical alterations of note, but something's not the same. Could it be? Is it carcinogenic? Number of most species produce toxins that can cause various health problems, the worst of which can ultimately include liver and lung cancer as well as invasive diseases, especially in small children, the elderly, and people with weak immune systems. The most toxic mold known to date is thought to be black mold, or Stachybotrys chartarum, which can cause general respiratory problems, especially if one has asthma or allergies, and may be linked to lung cancer, but none of this applies to our case. Moreover, some poisonous mushrooms are known to cause organ failure, but none have been proven to be invasive to this extent. There's the death caps, and the rather romantically named destroying angels. In the realm of plants, that's, of course, the Atropa belladonna, but that's basically poison. It doesn't stimulate a malignant growth, while some species of mushrooms contain naturally produced carcinogens. This exists only in minute amounts that cannot directly cause cancer, and yet there are peer-reviewed records of unusual Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, which is a pathogenic fungus. Although it only attacks insects, it is parasitic indeed, and did something to the rat, but no, that's impossible. There are no records of such a thing anywhere in the world. If what I suspect is true, this carcinoma has an effect akin to a hallucinogenic drug. And if Leonard came close to it, maybe the rest? Oh my god. Or everybody who worked in the mines. And everyone else who were in direct contact with these workers, guys. Where is this buzzing noise coming from? The light? Crutches. I think it's the light, guys. Yeah, I think it's coming from here. Oh, we got a patient record. X-ray. Leonard! Wow, look at this. Yeah, we can ask Lenny about all these guys. Will Hodgson, the cellmate. 43 years old, stable. 1028. William Hodgson is a robust man with rugged facial features. Half of his face is covered in severe burn scars. He fell victim to an intense fire as a child as a result of being neglected by his parents. Ever since that event, Hodgson has experienced acute panic attacks. Wherever the subject of fire surfaces in any given conversation, an inevitable occurrence that has resulted in psychogenic, non-epileptic seizures and uncontrollable crying. Such reactions are in stark contrast with his imposing looks, yet Hodgson has unfortunately become a slave to his irrational fear. However, this patient can be equally pacific and mellow, routinely obeying orders and staying out of trouble. Specialists have determined his condition is reserved. While he shows impromise, he is slow and exhibits difficulty reasoning and learning, far more than his peers. Hodgson is lucky to have a formidable voice that commands a sense of respect, which has fooled high-risk patients who would otherwise have taken advantage of him. Alright, I think we're done with the room. Psychiatry. By opposite the room. Locked? No hotspot here, guys. I cannot use a keyring. Can only use a ring when there's an interactive hotspot. Operating room B. Medical appliance bore marks of something enduring pain. What? Oh. I guess you have to insert this into the patients when they are violent, guys. Wait, they don't want them to bite their tongue off, guys. So they have to insert this metal kind of thing into their mouth, so they can clench their teeth into the metal and not their own tongue. I think this is how it works. Sedative. Still some liquid left inside. I can get some sedative from here, guys. Do I have a container? I don't think so. Maybe a dropper or a container, guys. More reports. Hanwell Mental Institute breakthroughs in experimental surgery. It is widely acknowledged that Dr. Hanwell was the architect of many novel medical procedures as he championed technological advancements for treating his patients. A noteworthy example of this was his development of a new automated machine that could extract brain tissue samples quickly and without incisions. Ugh. According to studies conducted by Hanwell Mental Institute, many patients suffer serious mental illnesses that are caused by brain tumors and must be treated with surgery. With a large and unexpected caseload of SMI patients, Dr. Hanwell felt the need to devise a system that facilitated the tumor detection process more efficiently than previous methods. In Hanwell's time, the most widely used process for obtaining samples of brain tissue typically require a great deal of time and require 3 or 4 surgeons per patient to perform the craniotomy and extract the tissue. Precious time was also needed to seal the large incision in the cranium. To expedite this procedure, Dr. Hanwell devised the stereotactic transorbital brain biopsy equipment, SRABI. A wondrous machine capable of extracting a brain tissue sample through an eye socket. Thus avoiding the need for craniotomy altogether, the doctor could simply input the coordinates of the tumor's suspected location, and the SRABI could complete a complex stereotactic procedure using sample extraction needle attached to a movable arc. This queer invention led to the controversy. Some scientists and surgeons believe that using such a machine would increase the possibility of brain hemorrhage. As its accuracy was questionable, Dr. Hanwell dismissed these opinions as ununiform, stating that the targeting mechanism of his machine was based on the most detailed brain atlas of the time, and that the SRABI was manufactured by the most trusted and reputable professionals. It's like the arc that we have been seeing here, guys. There's an arc. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to... Wait, the back here. We can see the arc clearly, guys. This arc here. This is an arc. So, yeah, this equipment here can extract brain tissue, guys. And come to think of it, we do have an item. We have an empty glass slide. Do I need to extract a sample from somewhere? Empty slide. I need a sample. Blood sample though. It says so here. Blood sample. Not a brain tissue sample. Maybe that's for the better. Operating room A. Across the way. Something about this place sent a shiver down my spine. There was a hint of dread in the air, thanks in part to a freakish mechanical what? Maybe that's the arc. This room looks like it's still in operation, guys. The lights are on. All the lights are on. There's a microscope here too, which I can use. Shall we try using the empty slide? Syringe. I can go back and get some liquid, guys, chemical, from the beaker. A jar seems unused. Bottle says hydrochloric acid. Ah. I can use it to dissolve a chain. Some kind of a chain that door lock. Blanket covering the stretcher. Let's try the empty glass side. It's an empty glass side. So I don't think... Yeah, I don't think this is going to be useful here. Empty slide. Empty slide. Nothing of note. It's an empty slide. We need to go get a sample, guys. A blood sample. Ooh! Look at this. No sample in this. I can extract a brain sample, brain tissue sample. If that is the case, I can play something here too. Based on my findings in the library, knew this contraption was used to perform a brain biopsy. And this syringe is used to extract brain tissue sample, guys. Wow. We don't have to figure this out now. We don't even have a sample here. We can worry about this after we play something on the bed here. Like a dead body. Hopefully not a live body, guys. Maybe a brain in a jar. we can do something like that. Put it on the table. The operating table. That looks stained. Continuing on. We have... What is... There's no name here, guys. Hydrotherapy. This one, does it open? No, it's locked. Bathtubs. Sand bath. Same gross condition. Foul stench emanated from the bathtub. I'm hearing the buzzing noise again, guys. Ooh! Valve! Finally, another location, guys. It's about time, so we can turn this off. It makes sense it's in this hydrotherapy room, guys. It has the pipes, it has a water supply, so it makes perfect sense. Zero. Very nice. control panel, possibly meant to adjust the temperature of the water. So individual control for individual tub. The Shore Gazette mistreatment of patients in renowned hospital. Several nurses who prefer to remain anonymous have filed further complaints about the egregious abuse of patients by authorities at Hemwell Mental Institute. This has led to the tense atmosphere of quarreling and accusations among employees inside a once respectable institution. Law enforcement officials, apprised of the situation, spent several hours yesterday evening searching the mental hospital. While no evidence of wrongdoing was found, they provided details during a press conference about the rapidly decaying state of the building and expressed concerns for the safety of the patients. Injuries exhibited by allegedly mistreated patients could not be attributed to a particular source. Wounds range from severe bruises and cuts to violent fractures, and in the most worst case, searing burn marks. Family members of the patients and employees demanded a more severe intervention by the state authorities. Dr. Henwell, who sees interest in discussing these grave allegations with the media borders on offensive, did not respond to our inquiries, tarnishing his public image beyond repair. He needs something to hide. Maybe even nurses weren't aware of the working conditions in the mines, guys. They were not aware of the patients working in the mines. They are not aware of... The nurses aren't aware of the doctors sending the patients into the mines. So why were they being sent into the mines, guys? They were sent there to dig up certain material? Like those slimy mushrooms? Is that what they were doing? Right, that is all. And it continues on, guys. I wonder if this goes back out to those staircases at the top of the reception area or not, guys. Yeah, they should head back out to the double doorway. Yeah, the main entry staircase. I think this is it. We can unlock the doors, hopefully, and then there will be a shortcut. Female ward. Still close. Wait. This is... It is opening. What is this little area here? There's a female doctor. I wonder who she is, guys. So that's the pregnant patient. Alright, this leads outside. That's the balcony, isn't it? So right at the front of the mental institution, guys. A balcony. No. Still indoors. Alright, I no longer know where we are. What the heck? Okay, this place is confusing. I need to look at the map here. I need to look at the map. Whoa, all the winding pathways! Okay, map. Thank you very much. What the heck, guys? External hallway. So that's the reception area. External hallway. Yeah. Hallway 2B bathroom. So this goes outside of the balcony, right? And there's no curved hallway on the map here. Intersection point. Right here, guys. It's not on the map. Right here. Should be that area, the curved hallway with all the windows. Right here. Why is it not on the map? That is weird. That is very weird. Okay, so now this goes back to the double doorway. Unlock on both sides. Yeah. Goes back here again with the map. Yeah, so that's the curved hallway, guys. That little area, that's not on the map. I wonder why. Double door, double door. There's a door here, single doorway. So this is a curved area. Connect from this point where my hand is. It curves to this point here. There should be another doorway here. And it's not on the map. Why? Why is it not on the map? Why? Why is it missing here? Very strange. Alright, I think we should end the video here. We have a lot to do here. We have to go back to the morgue and look for the spraying, right? Also, we have found a microscope. We need a blood sample on the slide, the glass slide. We also can do the brain tissue sample with the syringe. So we have a lot of objectives here right now. And we'll do that next time, hopefully. Hopefully we can accomplish all those points in the next video. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy today's video of Asylum. I'll see everyone next time. Have a great night, everyone. 下次夜散你夠 goodbye.